That's crazy.
So do you think that all the traveling that you guys have done has influenced or expanded the level of music that you guys create and listen to?
I mean, not really, because I still be in the trap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm still going to trap.
I'm still in the trap.
I'm still this. Nah, bro, you can't. Yo, listen. If as an artist or a creative, you are obligated to do things that expand your mind, like school, travel, connecting with others. If you're not doing that, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, for real.
But if you're too heavy in one of those,
also something that set us apart from, even before he started doing Muay Thai, something that set us apart from our peers was always that we had a global approach to hip hop. Right. We always had that. He was making songs about King of Fighters and stuff like that, like long before he even started boxing. Dope. You know, we were doing songs about Japanese music before that was a thing. We were talking about all types of
Greek mythology.
It's
before it was really catching on.
Yeah.
Yo.
So
I'll speak
the first song that the first song I ever did that got me into this joint was Chrono. That was about Chrono Trigger.
Oh,
That was the first song I ever did that was like, yo, I gotta do this type nerdcore stuff forever. Yeah. When I did that, and the nostalgia that hit me when I made the song and when I heard the music, I was like, yo, there's an immortal aspect in this. And it's from the childhood.
Yeah.
If you can capture like an aspect of childhood and keep that. It's never going to lose value. Yeah.
And if people share that experience with you, they're going to love that song forever.
That's the point.
I think people who don't have a global perspective or don't strive to have one are suffering, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
I think it's a miserable life to live. You're around all the same stuff all the time.
Facts.
You're not inspired by anything new. You're like, I always think of it this way. What's the difference between an adult and a child? Is that a child...
Everything new.
Right.
Everything is new, dog.
So why not be a child for life if you can?
I say all the time.
How can you learn if you're not a child for life?
I'm about to say, I tell people all the time, I feel like when people die, it's like that's when they're like done learning. Like you die once you feel like you know everything there is to know. Like that's why you gotta be careful.
When that person feels as if they're done, like that whole old dogs can't learn new tricks, you know what I'm saying? You see it, like I see it at work, you know what I'm saying, where people have reached their limit, you know what I'm saying? Where it's just like anything above this, like I'm not even trying to fathom it. Like I'm good here. Like I'm not even
like people will retire like, yo, like you still had years
like,
left.
Nah, I'm straight. I'm good.
I don't think so either. I can't see myself
I don't get tired, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I might retire and do something else. Oh, get tired.
I get tired, bro.
Good time.
I feel you. Like, I think getting tired or stopping, you know what I'm saying, that's when, you know what I'm saying, when you hear about those people who retire, then they immediately die, you know what I'm saying? Like, they die like 3 weeks later, you know what I'm saying?
It's all up here in the mind.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lifetime of inspiration out there. A lifetime and more.
Yeah.
It's the only thing stopping people themselves from finding.
And the crazy thing is, everything under the sun is new again. Like, everything is cyclical. Like, every 20 years, something is new.
And it's just enough of a twist where you just haven't seen it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has seen entertainment, but every couple of years, it's a twist that no one has ever seen before.
But that's why Super Nintendos and stuff are, like, back. Because it's like, oh, this is new again.
Yeah.
Like flare jeans and gold chains.
Yo,
it comes back around.
It's coming back.
Nintendo never left for me though, bro.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I got Nintendo games on my phone right now, though. I always download Chrono Trigger. Like,
I always got
bro.
emulators somewhere.
Insane.
Oh yeah, I still
think
play.
They're on possibly the best run ever right now, personally.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think what they're doing right now might surpass what they did in the 90s.
I think they did a good job of what you were talking about earlier. Is that Nintendo has been consistent since forever.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo has been consistent in the type of games that they come out and being in the family games.
Don't get me started.
Like,
Don't get me started.
Other companies come out on stuff. They were like, "Nah, we're straight. We're gonna stay in our lane right here.
Stay right here.
I talk to Ro all the time. I talk to Ro all the time about who else, what other business can you think of that's contributed 30 years plus of not only excellence, like literally being the number one category in that the number one option in that category for 30 plus years and continues to push the envelope, continues to innovate on it, and without losing their foundation.
Yeah.
They're my favorite business in the world.
It's broken, bro.
Yeah.
It's broken.
They're
my
great.
favorite business in the world. To this day, like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
One of the best games I've ever played.
I think
ever in my life.
Yeah, and the thing is about this game, you can't even argue that it's any less authentic than the first game they made.
Wow.
No.
They're still as authentic as they were in the beginning. They took it back to square one, and they
Nintendo,
still
man.
have the same level of popularity.
I ain't never played Zelda before. I just played Breath of the Wild, and that blew my mind. I was like, yo, I've just been not playing Zelda for decades, missing out.
Every Zelda game I ever played blew my mind.
Yeah. I did not know they were that good.
Because you can't. Every single one is a breakthrough in game design.
Right.
Every last one. I can tell you specifically how each one changed game design and how people approach it.
And I wonder about their company structure. Like, how do they take care of their employees? How do they motivate them? How do they encourage them to innovate? You know what I'm saying? They're not just cracking the whip on them.
My little brother is a pro gamer, and he knows a lot about video game companies, computer science, so on and so forth. He tells me he's never seen a company that treats their employees
so good,
that as well as Nintendo, not even just in video gaming, just in general. But also he says that they if they take a big loss, the first people to get a cut would be the executives.
Yeah.
Not the,
wow. So they have a conscience?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, there was something else I was about to say. I forgot though, but yeah, I was gonna say when I talked to Ro about this, I think when it comes to company structure and how they keep it the way it is, it all goes back to one thing: the foundation you built in the beginning. And so, because when I look at the history of video game design, most video games needed a gimmick to keep selling their series.
Yeah, they
needed one.
They jumped on a movie or jumped on something was hot or some toys.
Or like if it's Mortal Kombat is known for violence.
For blood.
Straight
gore.
You know what I mean?
They're the game that started the ESRB rating for video games.
Some games are known for the online community it had. Some are known for DLC. Some are known for their graphics. Nintendo video games are known for video game design.
Yeah.
Purely from no matter when you play a Nintendo game, you know this is a game. It's nothing else. It's just a good game.
It's a good game.
Right.
There's no EA sneak.
Like when you talk about
you know what I'm saying, loot boxes.
There's no one thing you can say, oh, this is just what Mario does. This is all Super Mario is about.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't
does
think
everything.
of that.
Literally.
No, I mean the
Dr.
game. There's
Mario.
no one selling point. If you think about it.
True.
That's true.
Like Legend of Zelda, I don't think of like one gimmick.
Nah.
I don't think of that. I think the whole
gimmick.
game is fire. Every time I see Link, it's about to be fire.
There is no gimmick. It's literally video game design.
You just get up and go. Like I was weirded out by the fact that there was like, okay, hey, go this way, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Go this way, and then you're gonna learn everything along the way. And so I'm just running around like, okay.
What in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah. Like I got the stick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when I said that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild can be argued as authentic as the original, Legend of Zelda created the idea of non-linear video game design. The original one did, right?
For real.
Breath of the Wild is the least linear maybe video game ever made.
Straight open world.
So it took it all the way back to day one.
To the original.
And it's their most successful Legend of Zelda game yet.
Ever.
Yeah, it's broken, bro.
Yeah, you can play it forever. You can just keep playing it. You know what I'm saying?
I say that to him all the time.
He told me this right, and I joined the group on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like Breath of the Wild. Are you in that group too, right?
Maybe, yeah.
And all they do is update with new stuff they've learned. One dude created an airplane.
Yeah. You can play that game forever, and you're always learning new stuff.
For real.
That's awesome. Yo,
I have
fire.
over 300 hours on that game. And every day I pick it, whenever I play it, I'm like, yo, I didn't even know I could do that.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Even in puzzles and stuff, I'm just like, I wonder if this bomb will make it. Oh, it does work.
Genius, man.
Snap.
Everybody who plays that game will do it a different way.
You know what's also good?
Every last person.
Surprisingly good. The music in Zelda was surprisingly it's that music that kind of keeps you going. You know what I'm saying? I was using it. I'm using it to segue. Yeah.
From the first Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
From the first joint, the music fire, bro.
Koji Kondo. Koji Kondo.
Ain't never been one Legend of Zelda song that's not cranked.
That's not hard.
And
you can't just listen to.
Orchestra too.
Very good as an orchestra.
That's the best ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I can't say that. That's actually biased. He said they sound better as orchestra.
Yeah,
but
they sound real good.
There was something about the bit sounds, bro. It's so charming and pure.
Yeah,
Koji Kondo is one of my favorite musicians of all time. My reason for that is because and I had a conversation with some architects in my job about this the other day. In any art form I look at, I'm looking to see what did you create that was memorable. You know, Koji Kondo, every theme song he makes, you will never forget it. He did Super Mario and Legend of Zelda. When you hear those songs, you never forget
That's
those.
true.
You never forget them.
That's true.
And just going back to what you said about the orchestra thing, what Rolando was saying is true too, because you could have a big orchestra, but it might not be a memorable song. Koji Kondo was using 2 or 3 sounds in 16-bit.
It's so masterful, bro.
To make songs you never forget.
But in 8-bit think and about the first time you ever heard One Winged Demon, right?
Yeah.
One Winged Angel.
One Winged Angel, yeah.
You didn't need the orchestra.
Yeah.
That joint is so memorable, bro.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Kuja's theme in Final Fantasy 9 where it's like the doom, 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 and then it keeps building up every time you see Kuja, and then in the end of the game, the beat finally breaks down as you're fighting him and stuff like that.
That's crazy, bro. No, I didn't hear that.
You haven't heard it?
That's the only one I didn't play through.
I didn't play 9 either.
Yeah. Nah, you know what I'm saying? 9, they didn't look. We got to move on. So
you're going
there. He's getting ready to talk now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you guys are awesome, man.
It's like no. I'm playing.
Hey guys, this is your boy D and Demon. We are CoPlay Media. Catch us on Saturday mornings on DCRadio.com, 96.3 HD4.
And you can catch us on CoPlayMedia.com. You can catch us on Facebook.CoPlay Media. You can check us on our Twitter, CoPlay Media. You know, and tell us what you want. Tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you want to see. You know, you want to hear about the best games. You want to hear about how you can save money. You want to hear about how you can get better. You know, just tell us what you want. You want to hear about the most important figures in gaming and esports right now. Just let us know, man. Just let us know. We're gonna get that out to you, man. Get you some real talk. Get you some information to the streets.
Tell us what you need, guys. We're here for you. All right?
Yeah, man. Let us know. But be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Just tell us, man. Tell us whatever it is you want, man. Let us know, yo.
Sounds good.
We really, Facebook is probably the best way. No crazy feedback.
No crazy.
All right.